Hello friends, welcome back to Hyderabad now, and we are back again in Tellapur, and we would be exploring in this video whether it's worth investing in My Home Vipina, which is a new project from My Home Group, or in general we are also going to discuss is it worth investing in this mega projects coming from huge real estate developers like this My Home, Aparna, Rajapuspa, these groups. So we'll discuss in detail whether it makes sense for you to invest in these huge properties, because if you are planning to stay over there, then it makes sense because that's an emotional decision. But when it comes to investing, so does it make sense to invest in this huge property? So we'll explore that, but let's give a go ahead of what exactly My Home Vipina has to offer. So My Home Vipina would be there like just beside the radial ring road 7. So, and this is how it's going to look like once it's complete. It is going to have 8 sky-high towers in 20.61 acres of land with 3,720 units, which will be G plus 46 floors, and they will have primarily 2, 2.5 and 3 BHK apartments. So if you look at the flat density, it's close to 200 flats per acre. So the density is pretty high, so that's one of the concern of this project. This is how it's going to look like. This is the overall structure of this community. It's spread across 20 acres of land. There's also a tennis court in the apartment community. These are some of the amenities. You can pause the video and explore those. These are the swimming pools and all which are coming up. So overall, it's a great community which is there coming up. They're also going to have Club Vipina, which will also be there within the community. So all kind of great amenities which are there. But let's discuss whether it makes sense for you to invest in this, and overall, like in general, does it make sense for you to invest in mega apartment community projects coming up in Hyderabad? So basically, there are 4 reasons you should consider before taking the decision. First of all, is the GST and registration charges on these apartment projects is pretty high. So GST of 5% and GST of 18% are maintenance charges, and registration of almost 7% makes it around 13% overall. On top of the apartment charges you have to pay for any apartment you are planning to buy. On top of that, you have your amenities, car parking, Corpus fund, etc. takes around 15%. So if you just take these two, it's almost 30% on top of the apartment cost. So which is 13% coming from GST and taxes, another 15% from amenities. So these are the 2 main reasons. And going to the third reason, all these developers are actually coming up with new communities almost every 2-3 months, you can say, and they are going to have a huge supply of like apartments every now and then. So people are eventually going to go to new apartment communities instead of buying from existing property owners. So that's one of the cons of these huge communities. And finally, the UDS of these projects is really bad. So if you look at My Home Vipina, which has almost 200 flats per acre, the UDS is pretty low. I think it might not be more than 20 yards or something. So that is another concern as well. So if you take all this into account, that doesn't make sense if you're planning to invest, because even if the apartment prices increases by 30 or 40%, it doesn't make a lot of difference for you, because you have already paid 13% as taxes and GST and almost 15% as amenities and car parking. So those are biggest concern or if you're planning to invest. So if you're planning to stay, probably it makes sense for you to buy these properties. But if you're planning to invest, then obviously you should consider other avenues like villas and lands and make a decision accordingly. So that would be a better decision rather than just going for apartment from these mega developers. So that's pretty much it. It's a quick video on what you should plan to do if you are planning to buy any apartment from these mega developers, and instead of that, should you consider land or villas. I hope you like this video. If yes, give this video a thumbs up, and if you are new to the channel, do not forget to subscribe to the channel because we bring in such videos almost every day. Thanks a lot for watching.